Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to another episode of Mog Plays. It is I, Mog, your host, and we're back with some Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. We took a break yesterday to play some Soul Calibur. I was feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm back today drinking my kale protein shake. After a hard workout, I'm feeling good, my body is bouncing back, and I'm ready to get into some of these supports and see where we're headed in this game. And I gotta tell you, I really absolutely love this game so much. I think it might be my favorite Fire Emblem right now. And I played Radiant Dawn and absolutely loved it. It was really hard. Obviously, it's like the Dark Souls of Fire Emblem, but playing that first, I love how this game is providing me with a different outlook or perspective of Radiant Dawn. It's making me want to go back and play it. So like when I'm done with this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bust out the Wii U and I'm gonna give Radiant Dawn another go, because I need to like connect the dots within like a certain amount of time, you know, because you forget, right? Like it's been a few years since I played Radiant Dawn, so like it's been a while and I need to connect the dots. And you know, I know there are recurring characters and stuff, but like it's so great to see Ike's coming of age and his origin story, seeing how he develops. It's been really humbling, and I love all the themes in this game. Like it's so layered, and I love how progressive Fire Emblem is. It's never afraid to it doesn't shy away from the tough topics. It's never afraid to confront some of the harsher realities that we face in our everyday lives. And that's what makes Fire Emblem so great, is that it's so insanely relatable despite it being a fantasy nonetheless. But you get that relatability through the interpersonal relationships of the characters. So let's go ahead and hop in with let's go ahead and hop in with some supports and see what Tatiana and Boyd have to say to one another. So here we go. More Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Woohoo! 98, 99, 100. Done. Ugh. What's the point in swinging an axe by myself? I should probably try to find Ike, but maybe a quick nap first. Boyd. Ah, Titania. Where do you think you're going? Are you blowing off your training again? Oh, no, I'm not slacking, I swear. I was just, going to work out with Ike. You know me, I'm all about fighting. Boyd, I know that training is tough, but if you make light of it, you're closer to death than you'll ever want to be. You're a mercenary. When you're confused or exhausted during a long battle, instincts may make all the difference. But Titania, I just can't get into training when I don't have a partner. Can't get into it? Boyd, don't make me chew you out again. Joking, I'm just joking. Well, what did I just say? All a joke. Ha ha ha. Oh, I'm just dying to do some practice swings. Yeah. Boy, training is so much fun. Isn't that right, Titania? Woo, I love training. Damn it, Boyd. Why are you so lazy? You're a natural fighter. You know that. You could even be a better fighter than me if you just put your mind to it. Anyway, keep practicing. Wow. So, she's like calling out Boyd for his lack of motivation. He kind of sounds like somebody I know. Always gotta like need somebody to like make any progress. If you're watching, you know who you are. But no, like, yeah, there's not for a lack of discipline. Just gotta have a little bit more faith and confidence in yourself. You don't always need to prove something to anyone, and you don't always need somebody to like push you through, you know? Self-discipline is just as important as regular discipline. So, anyways, let's check out Mordecai and Ileana. That's a support that I did not expect. So, here we go. You look sickly. I know you. I am Mordecai. You're Ileana. We have not met. You're right. I keep to myself mostly. Even though we're on the same side, I'm often forgotten. Whoa. What is wrong? I'm sorry. I got a little dizzy there. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. You're skinny, even for a Baroque. Can you fight? I can, somehow. But you're as thin as paper. Won't the enemy tear you to shreds? There's nothing I could do about my size. When that happens, I'm ready. I don't like the sound of that. Stay close to my side. I will keep your skinny Baroque body safe. Really? Oh, thank you, Mordecai. Oh, that's sweet. I wonder where their support is gonna go. That's very interesting. Very interesting, unexpected pairing. Gosh, man. And yeah, you just have to excuse me. My throat is still a little bit sore from this week. But I'm recovering. Like I said, strong body. Strong in mind and body. Got the willpower. Yesterday I wasn't feeling as hot, but tonight I'm bouncing back. And I'm not gonna let that hold me back from enjoying this game and, you know, giving it my all when it comes to voicing these characters. So let's go ahead and check out the town, or I guess the ship, because we're on a ship now. We're on a ship, a 6-month voyage, half a year. It's kind of crazy that they're spending half a year traveling to but I think it was Beginning, right? So anyways, on to the next cutscene. Boy. Ike, grab that boy. What's going on? Oh, it's Soth! Oh my god! Ah! Soth! Whoa! Wow. The little youngin', dude. They glow up crazy. They both glow up. So, anyways, Soth is Micaiah's partner in Radiant Dawn. Like, they start the game off together. So, that's absolutely fucking nuts that Soth just popped up. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Woo! That's like true, genuine reaction. I did not know Soth was gonna show up. I literally thought like he was just an OG from, I don't know. Anyways, I didn't play far enough into Radiant Dawn. Like, god damn it. But yeah, like, anyways, we'll get to Radiant Dawn later. But I can't believe Soth's here. That's awesome. Super cool. No more running for you. Let's see. Who is this? A stowaway. I gather you boarded the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship? You won't talk. Huh? In that case... What, Ah! Ow! Ike! There's no need to be so rough. I'm not gonna waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. Oh, quit it! I'll talk. That hurt. That hurt, goddammit! I thought you were gonna break my face. Well, what's your name? What are you doing here? I'm Soth. I'm a thief, but I didn't come aboard this ship to steal anything. Stop scowling at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. It's not just you. Ike always looks like that. Don't mind him. Just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard this ship was sailing for Beginnian, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Beginnian? I don't know. The trail went cold in Toha, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? The person you're looking for. Oh, yeah. I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Yeah, I'm gonna aid you, just because I know exactly who you are. Alright. Nasir, my mercenary company will look after this boy. He won't be burden to your crew or you. If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. Are you sure? You're going to be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Nice. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't have enough money? Alright, like, this is what I'm gonna do first. So, we're gonna go ahead and give all the low-level stuff. If it's got less than 10, I'm gonna give it away. Except for Armor Slayer, because I think I'm gonna need that. Oh, I can't believe Soth's in here, dude, and he's like a fucking little kid. He looks little. That's crazy. Alright, we're good. Time to go to the shop. Volinary. For Soth. Oh man, we're definitely gonna need... Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking trade. Absolutely nuts. I can't believe Soth is in this game. I mean, I had a feeling he might have been in this game, but I just didn't know he was going to show up so early. So, I mean, I guess it's not that early. We're 10 hours into the game, so. Anyways, move on to Volk. This piece of shit. Volk. Right here. God, where have you been? You disappeared the moment we got on the ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me, it's my sister. You've never once showed up for a meal and she thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen. Land, big, ship, small. It's not the same thing. I don't want Mist roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore, so please, eat one meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're gonna charge me to make you eat? And that's more than you charge to pick a lock. Why? I don't like large groups. Bye. Call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Mist he's dead. That's fucking funny. Do you have a minute? Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had many opportunities to talk, and you don't think you can trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just, curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha who chose to fight on the side of the Laguls. I joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Laguls. I'm not from Crimea, but when I heard she had joined with Glare, I envisioned my perfect world. One in which the Laguls could live normal lives, free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things were no different than in any other Baroque nation. It was the same for me. I couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. I'm happy to hear it. Of all the Baroque I've ever met, you're the one who shares my conviction. Ziark, is there some other reason you defend the Laguls? I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Galea, or so I've been told. I was just wondering if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. Why would you be upset if I didn't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. No, it's no problem. I just wanted a better understanding of what kind of person or man you are, and I have that now. Can I ask what that is? You are a good man. I'm glad to have you along. I'm glad to be here. I feel I'm finally being able to do the kind of good I've longed to do for years. Aw. Ike, getting a lot of character development, bud. Oh. You don't look so well. Are you alright? I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time was the same. I'm sorry. Did you travel with Mustan and the others for a long time? About 4 years, all told. I had just left home, you see. I was alone and I couldn't find work. In my hometown, I had so many people I could depend on, but once I left, everything changed. If Mustan's group hadn't found me on the side of the road, I'd probably be dead by now. You seem to have quite led an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. I find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work, though. Your magic skills, they're nothing short of amazing. Aren't they, though? I'm always happy when I see people notice. Woo, wow. I feel so much better now. I'm actually starting to get hungry. I'm glad to hear it. Just stay above the deck, and when you start to feel sick, look off at the horizon, alright? Ike coming in like a big bro. Super cool. Who's got 2? Dude, he's got steel and knife. Oh, so there's soldier skills and citizen skills. So they're different types of skills. Skills you could do as a soldier and skills you could do as a citizen. Nice. All right, I think it's about time to hop into the battle. You guys ready? Because I am. Let's do this. Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we could do anything about, at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. No, by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are Laguls, Ike. Ravens from Clivis. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania, Soren, you've noticed them coming as well. Yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I've heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of range, but airborne foes can be especially tiresome. I prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Clivis and Phoenicians are far more cruel than any beast Laguls. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? What? What was that? Oh, it felt like we were hit something. Felt like we hit something. Blast. We've run aground. We must have been caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows, they're coming. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. Gazalea Sea. Predictable humans sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before the Phoenicians and Godea take an interest in what's happening here. Soren, do you have a plan? I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also all susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. Alright, everyone gather weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. I want a small group to remain below decks to protect Princess Alicia, and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. Let's go. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and just unselect everybody. So, like, as we prepare for this battle, since we're facing an unforeseen enemy, we need bows. So, Rolf, you're in. Ileana. And where is he at? Soren. Reese, of course. Mist, of course. So that way we have some healing. Mordecai and Leaf. Kieran. Oscar. Alright, now, oh no. I want to use Boyd. No. No, what about Soth? Oh shit, I forgot about Soth. What level is Soth? He's level 1. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I hope this works. Where are these enemies at? Alright. Soren, take one side. Rolf, take the other. Ileana, take the front. And Reese. I think you're fine. Oh no, Reese! Bitch. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we do anything about at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are Laguls, Ike. Ravens from Kivas. Their black wings are an ill omen for all those who see them. Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well? Yes. Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I've heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of range, but airborne foes are especially troublesome. I'd prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what has been told, these flying corsairs of Clivis and Phoenicius are far more cruel than any beasts, Laguls. Winged pirates, how am I supposed to fight against that? What? What was that? Oof, it felt like we hit something. Blast, we've run aground. We must have been caught by a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Pull everyone together. Looks like we're in for a fight. Alright, let's just choose units. Soren, Ileana. Rolf. Kieran. Boyd, Oscar, Leaf Bulk. No, Mordecai. Wait, no, when he's Soth. Yep, wind magic. I think we're ready. This way I have everyone blocked. Yeah, go after him. Yeah, let's do it. Try me, bitch. Good shit. Oh man, I can't access the convoy. Let's go. I don't think that's smart. Ah! Damn it, dude. Let's try this again. Alright, so I learned something important though, like only use people who have like long distance weapons. Void can attack. Kieran can attack. No, fucking bitch. I did not want to fucking give up that fucking elixir. Stupid bitch. The Lagul Slayer, dude. Where's, what's his name? Roll. Convoy. Take. Arms roll. Oh wait, that means if I give roll, convoy, give, no, take, longbow, oh shit. Alright, Kieran, Ileana, Void, Soren, Oscar, Rolf. Where's Soren? Soren selected? Yes. Alright, I think this will do. Yeah, now he could use all his weapons. Here we go. Whew. I wonder how this is gonna go. Oh shit. Steel bow, only 13. Oh, longbow. It's only 5 though. $16. Come on. Yeah, you're dead. Oh shit. Oscar, no! Eliana. Come on. Hit him with a critical wind. Ah. Ah, fuck. This is tough, dude. Eliana's weak. She's not gonna be able to do this. I gotta use those master seals, man. How do I use the master seals? No item that I can use right now? Ah. Okay, magic item that increases the user's defense. I think I'm gonna have to use some of this shit. An item that allows units of level 10 or higher to upgrade classes. Where's Boyd? Yes. My first class up. By divine benediction, I bless thee. Warrior. Nice. I can't use it for him for some reason for him. A Ross bow is better than iron bow. Ah, if only. Oh wait, hold up, not yet. Who's got the Draco shield? Her defense is only 3. His defense is 5. Yeah, it doesn't have to increase his defense. Oh shit! Oh wait, he can't even use Wind. Alright, I think this is the best I could do. Alright, Soren, Rolf. We need our healer with Reese. Void, our warrior. Oscar, Kieran, Mordecai. Ah, shit. I think we're ready. Alright. This time we got this, guys. save you guys for later. Only use you guys if we absolutely need to. Protect you guys from the front. Our axe users. Where's my Boyd? Boyd. Perfect. Lagules versus Lagules. That didn't do shit, bitch. Boyd, you're my favorite. Gotta stay together. Just like Ike said. Yeah, critical. Level up. Z-Hard. Oh no. Oh yeah. Caught up. At last. I do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they... bird half-breeds? Oh my god. Too bad, I think you're dead. Yeah, you won't survive. Critical. No damage. We're kicking ass. Short axe. I'm just gonna let Rolf come in and finish the job. Oh, he didn't finish the job. Nice. Whew. Seraph robe. Reinforcements. Another critical. Oscar, you're killing it, bro. You're doing such a great job. I'm so proud of you. You come a long way. Alrighty. You! Why are you lollygagging about? Who are... I am Jill Fizzart, Wyvern Rider of Dain, attached to Commander Har's battalion. I offer a truce. I cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by subhuman degenerates. I will fight with you. We will accept no help from Dain. This is no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I will not accept aid from anyone who thinks the ghouls are subhuman. What? What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold it. What? What in the world is going on? see how Jill does. My first Wyvern Rider. They look badass. Another one. Another two. Miss. These damn winged pirates. Secret book. They all got really great items. Oh, really? That wasn't that great. Prepare to die. Dude, why do these reinforcements keep coming? Plunder away. King Nasala has given us his blessings. Ugh. bitch. Try that shit again. Level up. Perfect. This should take him out. Ugh, I'm falling. Good shit, Boyd. Yep, nice and healed. We don't have any birds coming from this way, do we? Nope. We just have one more bird left, I think. I think she could take him. Or weaken him up a little bit. Oh, but if she goes critical. Oh no, she's not going critical. Nice. I don't think that does it. I think we did it. Arm scroll. We did it, guys. We beat it. That was some great strategizing. It took us a couple times, a couple tries, but we managed to get it right and the strategy right. And I was like, man, some really good tactical plays in that match. I gotta say, I'm proud of myself. We're really getting the hang of this. Some good shit. Is everyone alright? I'll check on injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. Nasir, how's the ship? Completely immobilized. We can't shake free of this reef. I feel useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I could do to help. Hey, Ike! Where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting done sitting around here. I just want to go ashore and see what I could see. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't. That's... Ike! Behind you! You there! What are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. This is Goldoan territory. Outsiders are not permitted. No, wait, you don't understand. Our ship has run aground. There's nothing we could do. We're stuck here. Then return to your ship. What happens to Baruch is none of our affair. This is ridiculous. You are complete. You have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. What? Cease. Cease this at once. What do you think you're doing? my lord prince. Man of the Bjork, my countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I am Kuthnaga, Prince of Goldea. The prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some kill of us pirates, our ships run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I am not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was, taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone should apologize here, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay it no mind. I am more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvis, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push their ship free. At once. Dragons? They're all dragons. They're huge and so strong. It's incredible. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Goldoa is a land of dragons. More than any other Lugul's tribe, they are known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Goldeans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the land. How is it that you know so much about Goldoa? Everything I've learned comes from books. Goldoa itself no longer has any contact with the outside world. Seeing them now is like a dream. So this is good fortune. Is that what you're saying? She's saying we got lucky. For once, your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? We have moved your ship safely and without harm to your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged against a reef. However, there was no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. That's good news. Thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That would be most appreciated. We were beginning to run low on water. As for food and fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. It shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it? Yes, at once. I know that Goldoa does not engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept any gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. But you've done so much for us, and when you could have just left us to die out there, we must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of our hospitality. Will this suffice to explain my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Goldoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Baroque, and even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. You can't expect us to accept such a generous gift. But I do. I insist that you consider it a personal gift from Goldoa's prince. However, I have made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline, no, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. I'm so pleased you understand. Ike, Captain Nasir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. Well then, I beg your leave. Prince Kurtha Prince Kurthnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. Farewell, Beehawk. May your journey be safe. My Lord Ike, is something amiss? First, those ravens attacked us, and then a band of Goldoan dragons rescued us. I can't explain how they're all considered Laguls. Is that strange? No, I see what you're saying, though. Just as there are both good and evil Bjork, there must be good and evil Laguls as well. But they're also distinct in appearance. Is it tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil? Aye, that is it. The beast tribes of Galea and the dragons of Goldoa seem so honorable, and the birds of Kilivus and Phoenicius seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us, Bjork. Daeans are evil, and the Crimeans are not. Is it as simple as that? Well, wait. There were those prejudiced fools we met in port. They weren't at all that honorable. Maybe you're right. Much of what seems good and evil is simply a matter of perspective, Ike. Many conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Monsieur, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I am uncomfortable around dragons. I thought it would be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Soren seems to have disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. For one unaccustomed to sea travel, it's not uncommon. Right. I think I'll check on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I will go and check on the conditions of our sails. Keep yourselves warm up here. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. Princess Alencia, you should be returning to your cabin. What about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stayed here with you? I won't be a bother. It's alright with me. Oh, thank you. I really like Ike's character, man. He's like so stoic and like ever changing in his thought process. Like the way he thinks, it's interesting. Like he's like, I think I'll just stay up here a little bit longer. I have a lot to think about. It's just like he's so introspective. Like he's always in his head. Always, he's very perceptive. Understanding how everything is. Trying to understand how everything is. Chapter 13, A Guiding Wind. But yeah, like he's always trying to understand the world around him and make sense of things. It's interesting, man. He's just my kind of protagonist. I'm definitely rooting for him for sure. Definitely my favorite Fire Emblem protagonist for sure. And I like it even more that, he actually talks. Kind of like Alir and Engage, but not like Byleth was like mostly silent, but yeah, like he's really, man, I just like that he's very introspective, that he's like really reflects on things and he takes his decisions seriously. Like his personality type is definitely like the protagonist. Ike, I'm here to report the results from the last battle. MVP Oscar, new ally Soth, Jill. We suffered no casualties or irreparable harm Everyone was at their best. That concludes my report. Excuse me. Wow, guys, that was so much fun. I had so much fun with that one. And I mean, gosh, like I'm fucking gushing over Ike's Ike's journey, dude. Like whoever wrote this game did a really good job. I think they did a really good job writing all the characters, especially Ike as a protagonist. It's like a typical hero's journey. It's shaping up to be more of a coming of age story, though. Like, this is technically Ike's coming of age, where he inherits his father's company and he's being drawn into this war, but he's not of noble blood like a lot of our Fire Emblem protagonists. He's not a chosen one, he's not a savior, he's not like someone like, you know, he's not a noble, he's just a regular guy, you know, from a humble upbringing who's just caught up in a conflict, but is just learning how to be a leader and just following his own convictions. But he's always in his head, but always doing what he can for the people around him. And there's like a lot of moral questions. He's so philosophical. Like, he's always asking hard questions, like, what is good and evil? How do you determine good and evil? Can we simplify, you know, the actions of one person within this race, or like we can't generalize actions to a single race, and then thinking like maybe not all humans are good, maybe not all Daeans are good, maybe not all Crimeans are good, maybe it is just subjective to the person. And then he wouldn't accept Jill's help even though she fought for Daean, but like she came in to help them, but like he thinks all Daeans are evil, but then he's saying like, well, not all Crimeans are good. The ones in, you know, the Crimeans before were being prejudiced towards the Laguls. And like, man, the themes in this game are so profound. It's so layered, and every single map, every single stage and progression into the chapter, every stage of progression into the story, Ike is changing. Like, I love that his development is just so clear, and it's just so clear cut, so straightforward, and every single thing that happens has a direct impact on his mindset and his decisions. So like, he is, you know, very much maturing and growing into his role as the commander of the Grill Mercenaries. And it's not just fun to watch and engage with, but I feel emotionally invested. Like, emotionally invested. I am emotionally invested in Ike's development as a character, in his journey. I want to see him grow into the man he should be, and we all know what he ends up looking like. So like straight up, the guy's done like more bench presses and drank more protein shakes than I don't know anybody by the time we get to Radiant Dawn. So the guy's, you know, he gets stacked. Anyways, but yeah, like, just seeing his origin story, it's phenomenal. It's really great. So I'm really excited to see where we go into next. So did Soren level up to level 10? He did. Yep, let's level up Soren. Sage. Damn, Soren. Whoa! Not only did he get one hell of a fucking upgrade in stats, but he gets to choose a new specialization. Let's make him a healer, dude. Wow. That is so epic. Wait, I didn't get any gold? It can be exchanged for exactly 1 gold. Oh, a valuable gemstone. It can be sold for a high price. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and convoy. Wait, did I not spy the damn... That's what I'm talking about. Soren's a healer now. That's badass. Bad fucking ass, guys. Damn, Ike did some work with that Legolas Slayer. Now, Rolf. Rolf did some damage with his bow. See, in the other Fire Emblem games, I always save those stat boost items. Like, I never really used them. Like, in Engage, I never really had to use them. I guess, like, in Engage, I have a reason to use them now. Because once you beat the game, and then you're just, like, sort of grinding to, like, level up, like, your other characters. But the thing is that... you don't really have to use all your characters to beat the game, and you can like literally beat the game with... I beat Engage without any of my characters dying, right? But like, there's a lot of characters that I just never use, and like I'm still trying to collect all of the rings, but like, you know, all of the character rings, but to grind for gold and to do like all of those extra stuff, like if you're trying to like level up your other characters, because the armies in Engage scale up to like the levels of your entire party. So like if you don't use some of your units, then they'll fall behind, but you can like use stat boost items to beef up their stats. So there's reasons to use it, but I never really use them much. But in this game, I feel like I have to, because I was like going in there and I would die and I would have to reset the game, and I'm like, god damn it, what do I need to do in order... because in this game you can't you can't go back turns and like redo your strategy like in like the like newer Fire Emblems, or even like Shadow Dragon the Blade of Light, because that game has rewind in it. But I feel like this game might have rewind, I just haven't used it. But I wouldn't use rewind. I would just keep resetting, because I like it like this. But I feel like I would... Alright, I do want to see if we can buy some... There's only one type of knife? What's an iron blade? A sword with a large heavy blade. This weight of the blade gives it good power. Wow, okay, we're really starting to get in the midst of, like, things are starting to get a lot deeper in terms of gameplay. Iron blade. Yeah, I got giving him all the strongest swords. Let's check out... We need to check out, like, everybody's statuses. So... Dude. I read somewhere, like... Or someone was saying, like, how, like... Playing Fire Emblem, they have, like, spreadsheets. Like, tons of Fire Emblem players, like, keep spreadsheets to, like, understand, like, how their characters are growing. And I was like, I've never done that before, but I might as well start doing it. Just so, like, I know how I'm increasing their stats and stuff. But, like, the way, I don't know, in the newer games is that, like, you can, they give the characters, like, a rating, right? To tell you, like, how good they are. But in this game, they don't do that. But, like, I'm looking at this guy. How do you know what their build is? His movement is 6. His weight is 9. Like, I want to, like, check out... How do I just, like, look at manage my inventory? Okay, who can use an arm scroll? User's maximum HP. Who has the lowest HP? Missed. Oh, we might as... Oh wow, that's good. So yeah, her having 25, that's really good. Who's close to level 9? Or level 10? I can raise 3 levels. Oh, he's level 1. I really need to use it on him. Where's Jill at? Jill's level 9 though, so for sure needs it. Oh wow, good job, Soth. We'll just save that. Yeah, so I'm using the stat boosting items to improve the characters that I actually want to use. Like Soth, I want to use because, yeah, he's in Radiant Dawn. So like, I already feel like an emotional connection or attachment to him. So I'm like, all right, he's gonna be my thief because he's Melchiah's thief. So yeah, like, really want Soth to really... Oh, right, so let's try to do that. Can we make a knife for him? If we go to the armory? No, not armory. Forge. I really do need an archer, though. I can forge an axe. Or forge a bow. Honestly, I want to forge a bow, because... Yeah, so I have to change his name. I love that we can name these weapons. I'm gonna call you the Amadeus. I'm gonna call you... Nah. I'm gonna call you... Eros. Shot. Yes, we're gonna change the color to purple. We'll put you in the convoy. Yeah, I plan on making Rolf stronger for sure. He's my only archer right now, so... He's got to train, man. We got to get him up there. And Mist too, but... But now we got a Sage. He's gonna replace Reese as a healer quite quickly, but we'll still utilize both of them for now. But Soth, I have big plans for him as well. I love how in this game it's like, yeah, like I have big plans for this character. I'm kind of like figuring out how I want to go about using them. All right. Let's look at some more supports. Kieran and Oscar. Interesting. Hi, Kieran. How are you? What the? Oscar? How I loathe that name. Don't give me such pleasant greetings. I care not for them. What did I do now? Oh, ho! Don't tell me you've forgotten our second year of enlistment. Don't tell me you've forgotten our second year of enlistment. The year we completed horsemanship. There was a final race to the end of the year. My beloved horse and I were flawless, but you beat us by the smallest of margins. Huh? Oh. Are you talking about the race you challenged me to? Yeah, that was fun, but I thought the distance between us was at least 3 links. Ha! Liar! Deceitful, lying, squinty coward! That was the very moment I marked you as my arch rival. Don't pretend not to care. Don't pretend not to care. Wow. I had no idea. Oh, why? I must know why you left the Crimean knighthood without a word of explanation. I devoted myself to training with my horse. I worked day and night so I could best my arch rival. And thanks to my extreme devotion, I didn't realize you were gone until 6 months later, delinquent, renegade. What? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Oh my god. Renegar. Renegar. Wait a sec. Karen, how is it my fault? Renegar. That was interesting. So, they knew each other from way back whenever they were like in the knighthood together. Seems like Kieran had a vendetta against Oscar, but never got to pull through in beating him. So, alright. 3 brothers. This is gonna be interesting. I'm just saying, there has to be something more we can do. Boyd, you're not making any sense. I understand your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do. You're so impatient, Oscar. I was just getting to it, alright? Impatient? You're calling me impatient? You're so impatient you could barely be bothered to be put your armor on. Nag. Listen, I think we should come up with an unstoppable killer attack. Something only we can do. An unstoppable attack? That sounds good. Doesn't it? I'm glad you approve, Pee-wee. Don't call me that. It is a fine plan, but you haven't explained what this new attack is supposed to be. How do we do it? Hey, I came up with the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool though, Oscar. Boyd, this plan, it sounds, oh dear, how do I put it? Let me do it. I'll think of a great one. No, wait, forget it. It's too much for your little pee-wee brain. I told you not to call me that! They might not like to admit it, but they certainly are close. So cute. I love that. The 3 brothers. Oh. Man, it reminds me, I mean, I'm the middle of 3 brothers. So, like, in that situation, I guess I would be the Boyd. But, yeah, we've been shattered ever since last year. It's been a year now since my brother passed away. But anyways, on to the next one. Jill. Hey. What do you want? Is there any reason you're still on our ship? The crows are gone. The truce is over, isn't it? Well, I have a duty. As a dying soldier, I cannot allow a Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will. If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Think you can take us all on your own? Because if you want to get your friends, I won't stop you from leaving this ship. Watching you all fight those crows like a band of street rats with sticks, I could see you were no match for me. But even if I were to leave this ship, the land is too far away for me to reach. Nonsense. I could see the land in the distance from time to time, and I thought you could go anywhere on that wyvern of yours. No wyvern could fly that far without resting, and these islands are thick with half-beast scum. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave this ship. Then let me ask you, why did you follow us all? Why did you follow us alone, knowing that? I wanted to be recognized. I wanted my deeds to earn me fame. A soldier has little else to strive for, you know? And yet, your soldiers sneer at mercenaries. At least we fight for something real. There are some dumb soldiers in this world. You leave us no choice. I'll take you as far as Beginnian. But as long as you're on the ship, you will not utter the phrase half-beast. If you can't agree on this condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now. Alright. Damn. Ike takes no bullshit. Love it. Love it. Like, the more I play this game, the more I fall in love with Ike. Like, he's a fucking amazing fucking man. Well, well. If it isn't our commander, what brings you down here? I was just on my way to the deck. Oh, I see. That's too bad. I had a story I wanted to share with you. A story? Mm-hmm. And quite a ripping yarn it is, too. Interested? Well, not really. Oh, you're so rude, and after you were so sweet the other day. What are you going on about? When those crows attacked, I had wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on deck watching. I had heard they could fly, of course, but I had no idea they could fight. I thought one of them had dropped on you, and I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!" I thought I heard a strange shrieking sound. That was you? And upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around and brought down the crow with one shot. It was awe-inspiring. Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move. And that's where you first caught my eye, my dynamic young commander. Is that why your hand always lingers on mine when you hand me my equipment? Oh my god. Oh no, have I been too obvious? Maybe I should send one of the others down to pick up our gear from now on. You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. But once I set my sights on a man, I never let him get away, remember that. Oh my god. Ike is just like, oh, is that why your hand lingers on mine when I come down to get our equipment? Maybe start sending somebody else down here. This woman's giving me she's creeping on me way too hard. Youth. Commander, how are you? Staring at sea, I see. I know. You're Jorge, right? You make weapons for us. No. Jorge buys us used wares. I'm his twin brother. Well, mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember I have brown hair, and that George is blonde, or Jorge is blonde, and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, Jorge, and items. I think I'll remember. Fantastic. Say, can I ask you a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? You fought a lot. Enough. Yeah? What is it? Picture this. Let's say there are two ships, and suppose there are planks connecting the ships at 3 different points. Alright, I'm picturing it. Now then, soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other one. Imagine that the defending side has fewer soldiers. If they want to mount a solid defense, what should they do? It seems clear enough to me. Position the soldiers with the best defense on the planks, soldiers like cavaliers and knights. I see. So, you would hold the enemy at bay by using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then you'd want to have your long-range attackers line up behind the tougher units, barring the bridges. I'm talking about anyone with javelins, axes, or magic. They'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. Sounds like a good plan, but it seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. You would want to heal them often, obviously, but maybe there's a way to reduce how much damage they take. It's a stretch, but what if I don't have them attack at all? That way, they won't run the risk of getting any counterattacks. That's not a bad idea. Great, thanks. That gave me some good ideas. Ideas for what? Oh, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row. A war game? Well, we'll let you join if you bring us some parchment and quill. Come see us anytime if you're curious. See you later. Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with him. I see what I mean. Like, Ike, he has these interactions, and every single experience he goes through, every single interaction, every single thing that happens within the chapters, they leave an impression on him, and he always has like a lesson. He always learns something. Maybe I shouldn't come. Maybe I should have someone else come down here to pick up equipment. Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with him. Maybe, you know, he's starting to. He's so reflecting. He always looks back on his own actions and is like, man, what should I do differently? Maybe I should have did this differently. He's always trying to improve. Always trying to improve upon himself. Like, that is like, I don't know. You could just tell that he's someone who's driven on self-improvement. Someone who's driven on self-discipline, and who's always wanting to do better, be better, bring out the best in others. But also, like, you know, he's very serious, and it seems like he takes no bullshit. He's very strong in his convictions and his morals. But at the same time, he's very perceptive and introspective, and, you know, his mind is adaptable, and he's, you know, willing to change, which is, you know, really admirable and noble. So I fucking love Ike as a protagonist. He is fucking awesome. Probably like my favorite Fire Emblem protagonist right now. Like, no, he always has been my favorite Fire Emblem protagonist. Always loved to play. Ever since he debuted on Super Smash Bros. Brawl, he was my main. Always. I loved his fucking attacks. Grand Ether. And, yeah. I would always just fucking wreck shop with Ike. And then Robin, too, once he came about. But Ike's the OG. That's why he's right here, on my arm. With me always. Man, dude. Can you guys tell? I got a crush on Ike. So weird. Anyways, I think that does it for his supports. And I think we outfitted everybody pretty well. We got a new bow for him. He's finally shaping up a little bit. Mist increased her HP. Increased her... what was it? Her defense is still really low, though. We gotta increase her. We gotta get some Draco Shield for her. Or I'll just level her up a little bit. Yeah, we got Soth. He's looking pretty good now, too. We increase his build. His skill and his build. His crit is pretty high. Look at that. 10. She's got pretty high crit, too. Whoa, his crit. 35. Dude. If I can get a character in here that I can break the way I broke, like, Kagetsu and, like, Pandreo and Fire Emblem Engage, where, like, Kagetsu was every single time he hit a crit. Every single time. There was, like, there was always a chance he would hit a critical hit. It would either be in his first attack or his follow-up, or sometimes both of them. And then Pandreo, him too. Like, my characters got super strong in Fire Emblem Engage. It's incredible. I think, like, in Three Houses, it's been a little bit longer since I played Three Houses. It's got a way better story, a darker story. Fire Emblem's story is not by any means bad. Fire Emblem Engage's story is not by any means bad, but its gameplay is, I feel like, top tier in a lot. I feel like it's the better gameplay wise than Three Houses. I think it's more true to like classic Fire Emblem. I mean, I think it is supposed to be a culmination of like all of the Fire Emblem ideas, because it brings back all of the characters from all the Fire Emblem games in one game. It's just like tons of fan service, and the gameplay is peak, and the story is decent for what it should be. And the characters are pretty great all around. So like, I love fishing and doing stuff, and it's a beautiful game. Three Houses was obviously great story, highly addictive. There sometimes I felt like it was it could drag a little bit, and in between battles, and the paralogs and such, like you couldn't just like grind up battles like you can in some Fire Emblems, and it was just like there was just a lot in between. There was a lot of layers to Three Houses. I think Three Houses Three Houses was my very first Fire Emblem game, and is what pulled me into the series. So like, to be honest, like, it is phenomenal to me. But gameplay wise, I mean, I guess I couldn't break it, but I did have characters in there that were like really OP, right? So like, and I love the customization, the class system in Three Houses too. It was really fun. But the class system and Engage was really fun too. I mean, they're both but in both of them it's very like in both of them it's easy to customize your characters. Like, I love how they're like the characters are very highly customizable, and how like their actions and Engage, how their actions influence their proficiencies or their the rings that they wear, the emblem rings teach them proficiencies, and they can learn different combinations of jobs. I mean, but like, man, all the games are great. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here and debate about. I don't even think Three Houses is a masterpiece. Engage is a masterpiece in its own way. They're both really great games. One excels as a narrative. Like, I mean, all the Fire Emblems have really great stories. Like Echoes, Shadows of Valentia, phenomenal story. Tragic. It's built like a Shakespearean tragedy. Fucking love it. Three Houses, also very tragic. Very tragic in how things unfold. And you can become the villain, which is very cool. Engage has a very singular storyline. It's just one story, technically. No alternate routes or anything like that. More classic Fire Emblem. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I feel like Engage was built to be more like to the roots of Fire Emblem. Like a culmination of all of like Fire Emblem's best ideas, and more in line with traditional Fire Emblem. Whereas Three Houses was an evolution of what Fire Emblem was, which is why it had so much more depth. But as a tactical gameplay, in terms of tactical gameplay, I think Engage excels in narrative, depth, and evolution of Fire Emblem. Three Houses is top tier. So like, they're masterpieces in their own way. So I'm really excited to see what the next game brings to the table. And I definitely need to go back and play the Game Boy Advance titles, because I haven't played those yet. Definitely going to go back and play Radiant Dawn after I finish Path of Radiance, because I want to be able to connect the two and play the full story, chronologically, so that way I have a full idea of everything that happens. And then I'm still playing Birthright and Echoes, Shadows of Valentia on my downtime, with Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light at the same time. And I do plan on streaming Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light along with the Game Boy Advance titles sometime soon. Maybe before or after Radiant Dawn, but I think I might just follow up Path of Radiance with Radiant Dawn, just because I think it's just the perfect follow-up and that way Path of Radiance will be fresh in my mind. When I'm fresh out of Path of Radiance, I can go into Radiant Dawn and just keep the story going. But anyways, I think that's it for tonight. I think I'm good where I'm at. We've made a lot of progress. We got tons of, we've leveled up 2 people, 2 class ups, with Soren becoming a sage and Boyd becoming a warrior. We got Soth. We're starting to use stat items to level up our characters in other ways to make them more viable in battle. We're focusing on Rolf to make him a better archer, so that way we can actually have someone on our team that can use a bow. We still have to figure out how we're going to improve Mist, but we increased our HP, which is great, but we need to improve our defense somehow. The only thing you could do is saving up some extra experience points to give her, so that way she can level up and catch up with everybody else. But nonetheless, we've also acquired Jill as a Wyvern Rider. So we got our first Wyvern Rider. She's on our team, and she kind of is a foil to Leith, who has the Baroque Guard, hates Baroques, and then Jill has the Legule's Guard, and she hates Legules. So they're foils, but she seems pretty strong, so I'm really excited to see how she goes and how she plays in the story as well. So there's a lot to this, man, and I feel like Path of Radiance has really thrown me for a loop, really brought me back into Fire Emblem. I can't wait to get through the rest of this game. I can't wait to hop into Path of Radiant Dawn and just continue the story and play the duology and just get the full picture from start to conclusion, seeing Ike's entire arc from his coming of age to his solidified role as the leader of the Grill Mercenaries, his transformation from aspiring leader to fucking full ass unit. It's gonna be so great to see the full arc, and then getting to the Game Boy Advance titles, starting with Fire Emblem Blazing Blade with Eliwood, Lynn, and Hector, onto Sacred Stones with Erica and Ephraim, and then Shadow Dragon the Blade of Light with Marth, and doing that playthrough from the beginning. I'm playing through right now. I'm on map 14, but I want to do a completionist playthrough because I know I've missed some recruits and chances to upgrade classes in my first playthrough of the game. So I might start over with that one just because I want to make sure I cover everything. But nonetheless, this has been great. I'm having a great time with Fire Emblem. I'm falling back in love with the series. Falling back in love with Ike. I can't stop gushing over how fucking awesome he is. I swear, he's like such a good role model to me. Like, if I had this game when I was in 2005, whenever in 2005, I wish I had this. I wish I had this. I wish I had a GameCube in 2005. I didn't get a GameCube until... Honestly, I feel like I got a GameCube in 2005. I turned 13 in 2005, December 2005. And then... But that was after this game came out. If I would have been able to get this game, then I bet you Ike would have taught me so much. Like, a lot of my morals, a lot of my morals, I mean, my family wasn't like the best, right? So like, they didn't really teach me morals in the traditional sense. I learned my morals from books and video games. I learned what it means to be a hero, how to have integrity, dignity, how to stand up for what you believe in, from the heroes I read about, from the heroes I played, from Final Fantasy, from Soul Calibur, from, from all the things that inspired me to write my book. And that's why my book, Duty Bound and Bloodbound, and just the Lightwings epic in general, is a book about morality. It's about ideals and virtues and sins and what it means to follow one's convictions and do what's right, even in the face of adversity, even in the face of darkness. So all of this is really inspiring to me. I love watching all this character development. It's making me think about my story. It's making me think about me and my own character development and how I want to grow as a person. And that's the thing about protagonists like Ike, right? I think that very few games have this kind of effect on me when they sort of like get me to look at life differently. It's interesting, right? Because the last time I felt this way about a game that made me look at life differently, it made me change my perception by seeing a character go through like life events and have their perception changed by events in their life, and then how their like sense of identity and morals and ideals are formed by those events, was Final Fantasy 16. That game changed my life. That game made me want to be a better man because of everything Clive went through. I have a whole essay about why I think Clive is the best Final Fantasy protagonist, period. But that's a story for another time. But anyways, thanks for watching. I know I've been going on and on gushing about this game and Fire Emblem in general. Enough about Ike. But if you're enjoying watching me play Fire Emblem, feel free to subscribe. It's always great getting to play these games, share what I love with you guys. It's always a pleasure. My voice, it's just starting to go away. I can feel it. It's so brittle now. But nonetheless, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, follow, share, all that jazz. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next episode of Mara Plays, where we'll be back with more Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. Catch you on the flip side. Adios, take care,